Okay, hopefully this is all working and the audio is good and everything else. This is meant to be a small update, and I've messed around for so long. Okay, so small update. Here's the deal. If the people that I'm ordering from see this, I don't mean any offense or anything, but yeah, I've been ordering my Godzilla cards through a supplier in Victoria, and they're very good for the. Um, but yeah, generally they're really good. The problem is that like I ordered yesterday cards until fucking Tuesday, and then hopefully it gets to me by Friday. It's really weird. I'll order something from America. It'll take 3 days to get to me. I order something from Victoria, right? I can drive to fucking Victoria, right? But it'll take like a week to get to me. It's just fucking weird. It's the way of the world. It's stupid and it shits me. The point is that I really wish they would just send the card straight away. I wish they would just go today and just post the fucking thing. And I know they probably have like a deal worked out or something. It's just like, it just fucking shits me because they're pretty much the only people who supply. So here's the deal. Okay. I have spoken to the local shops. There's 2 shops. Sorry, there's several shops that I go to. Most of them don't carry Bushiroad at all. The Bushiroad are the guys who make the Godzilla cards. And because they don't carry the cards at all, it means that they're not going to get it in no matter what, right? The one shop here in Adelaide that does have Bushiroad, and there's probably others, so I shouldn't say there's only one, but the only one that I know of, the one that's local to me, they are having supply problems, which is my supplier in Victoria has also had supply problems. The problem is that the one in Victoria, they've actually gotten their Godzilla cards in. The one in South Australia here, they're still waiting. It's a whole fuck around, and I hate it. So the long and short, cutting all the crap in between, I really want my local shop to get them in so that I can be more consistent. But that's just not going to happen at this point. So for now, that's why there's been such a big delay. I know I talked about this a little bit the other day, but I thought I'd just lay it all out. So yeah, as it is, I really would love every fortnight to just fucking pick up a box of cards and open them on stream and have a consistent, like, okay, and for me it's Friday here in Australia. I generally get the cards on a Friday. I have the camera set up now and everything. It's great. I got some Final Fantasy cards the other day. I got a starter deck and a booster box. But because my computer was in the shop, because the power supply died, that's another thing that happened. My power supply and my computer died. So I didn't end up opening them on the stream. So there's just been a few things happening in the background. So I may also do some openings. Here's the thing. The Final Fantasy cards are... People consider them a little bit expensive, but they're like... Compared to the Godzilla cards, it's chalk and cheese. When I heard that Godzilla cards were expensive, just to break this down for anyone who doesn't know, and I guess this is becoming a bit more long-winded, but I'll get into it. So, the booster boxes for the Godzilla cards, I should just do the math. Hold on, I'm going to bring it up. So there's 7... Yeah, there's 7 times 12. I should know this. It's 100 and... It's 84. Is that it? 84 cards? Really? No. Fuck. Yeah, so... Yeah, in a Godzilla booster box, there's 7 cards per pack and only 12 packs for $132. For the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy cards, it's $360. This is Australian, by the way. $360, and you get... I think it's 15 cards per pack, and then 24 packs. So mathematically, the Godzilla cards are way overpriced, really, for the most part. However, I can afford $132, right? Like, the $360 is such a massive smack to my pay that, like, it's a great value comparatively. I've heard that people say that the Final Fantasy cards are expensive as a general rule, and hey, people like me are going to buy them because I'm a big Final Fantasy fan. But yeah, so the Godzilla cards are expensive, but they're more affordable. It's the whole thing. It's like, oh my god. And most of the other boxes of stuff are the same. They're like $300, $400 for a booster box. You get a lot more cards, but it's justifying that smack to my pay, you know? That all being said, I am... So the long story short of this whole update is I've ordered a box. It's now Sunday. It should be sent tomorrow. I kind of kicked him in the butt and said, hey, I really want this by Friday so I can open them on Friday, and I might open them earlier if they show up earlier. I mean, that's the thing, is that, you know, even with talking about consistency, you know, so I get paid on a Saturday. So if my local can get a box, and that, what I mean by a box, like they get like, I think they only get, I'm assuming they only get 10 in a box. That's my assumption, because my supplier in Victoria is, they updated and they said now there's 10 available, and I don't think anyone's buying the Godzilla cards, or they don't know. So yeah, it's a full thing. Come October, there is a second set. October 25, they're going to release the Monsters Raid Again pack, I think it is. Give me 2 seconds. And this is the thing, because I'm talking down. So if you're in Australia, Neko cards in Victoria have the cards for $132 a box, and then whatever it is for postage. Does it say the thing? No, it just says Godzilla. Actually, hold on. Alright, so the next... Oh, that's just that. Godzilla... Sorry, just give me 2 seconds. Just come on, internet. Okay, yes. So the first box, BP01, which is the ones I've been opening, the ones on the screen right now, as an image, that is Godzilla versus Godzilla. In fact, you can see it on there. Godzilla versus Godzilla. The second set is going to be... why is that not coming on? Why is that not? Hold on. Products. The screen's scrolling along. So yeah, so the next one is going to be G. I guess the G is for Godzilla. So it's G... Monsters Raid Again. Release date October 25, 2025. The Monsters Raid Again, just a few bits and pieces. Yeah, 18 boxes per carton. Okay. Because this is the official site, so yeah. So Shin Godzilla takes the stage alongside extraterrestrial monsters like King Ghidorah, Gigan, and Gigan or Gigan, I'm never sure which way to pronounce it, and Space Godzilla. Featuring scenes from the following movies: Godzilla vs. Gigan, 1972, Biollante, 1999, King Ghidorah, 1991, Space Godzilla, 1994, Final Wars, 2004, Shin Godzilla, 2016, and Godzilla -1, 2023, and more. So, if you've seen me opening the card packs or seen the cards, yes, it's not all Godzilla, but if you take the ratio of Godzilla cards, like if you take the whole, I can't remember how many it is, 200 and something. Well, you got to take out the double. So if you take out the, if you look at them from the singles perspective, right? So because there's the normal and the foil. Well, one of the things I really like with the Godzilla cards, like something that's like, I actually talked to some people about it, and they said actually that's really good. It's not that they're the only ones doing it, but yeah, it's not something that's as common, if that makes sense. Why in the fuck? Okay. Ooh, my screen just went wonky. Sorry, it's all good. My screen's back. The funny thing is, right, is that with the Godzilla cards, it has. So let's say, like, well, I'll just use the example of the first card. So the first card is 001, right? And that's a standard card, no reflective, no nothing. 001, and that's a standard, right? Then there's 001 plus, and that's the foil card, okay? So that's your shiny foil card. 002, standard, 002s plus. Then 003, that's always a foil card, right? So it's a foil card as standard, and then there's a plus, which is still foil, but then it's like, it's not borderless, it's just slightly less border on the sides. I should be getting my cards out and showing you, but I'm not really in a position to show too much. I gotta set all my camera back up and stuff. My camera's pointing at the sky right now. Because I had to unplug everything when my computer died, and I've plugged it all back in, so many things have been pulled to sides and wires and cords. I used that time to clean underneath where the computer was and cleaned around it and stuff. I didn't take everything out, clean everything, and then put it back in. I should have done that, but I didn't. It's my fault. But yeah, so long story short, the Godzilla BP01, which is the booster pack 01, which is on screen now. Most of the cards are Godzilla cards, as I said, and as I said, so collecting so with the Magic the Gathering cards, because I'm blind as a fucking bat, although I have started wearing my glasses again, which has helped. I have a magnifying glass, but it's still things just blur to fuck, and it sucks. I really haven't been taking care of my eyes and stuff. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. Because I can hardly read the numbers, I have to have them on the screen and then go through. And what happens is that there's like one card that the difference is so slight that you need to use the numbers. But here's the thing. Between a normal... So what I've learned with the Magic cards is every card... Well, yeah, almost every card, if not every card, has a non-foil version. Where Godzilla is different, and I don't know how this is with other card types, so I'm only comparing to Magic, because Magic is the only other game that I know. Godzilla seems to be the only one where they have foils as standard, as far as I know. Pokemon might have foils as standard as well, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's the thing that we're chatting about it, and I want to have another chat with some people, just to see what they say, because I am interested to know, like, is Godzilla... This doesn't suddenly mean that the Godzilla cards are worth more. Just want to clarify that. But it is interesting, and I do like that it's clear and precise. This is the problem. I'm coming from easy to identify a foil, like a special, an alternate, if you will, versus a standard. Because it's like 001, 001 plus, that's the foil. So with the third card, with card number 3, like third one, it's 003, and that's a foil. 003 plus, it's a foil, but it's got a little bit of the sides, like, you know, slightly borderless. So yeah, so it means that you have a much clearer way of knowing, identifying them. What they also do with the Final Fantasy cards is they suddenly have the same card, but like 300 or 400 in. So like the fourth card, or third card, or whatever, is Steiner from Final Fantasy 9. There's him, and then I think it's like he's number 3, and then there's also a Steiner that's 422, I think. Something like that. It's like, I think that's the borderless version. So they do nominate out the borderless as a different card, but it's not a 4 plus, it's a way over in 422. So it makes sorting the fucking cards really crazy. I mean, I know they want you to play the game and not so much collect them, but it is a trading collectible game, like, or trading card game. Sorry, trading. Yeah. Anyway, point is, yeah. So I've rambled on for a bit. I'm gonna stop this. It sucks that it doesn't tell me how long I've been recording on the screen. I thought it did. But yeah, so all I want to say is, what was I going to say? Hold on, I've got to finish up. So, yeah, I have ordered a box of Godzilla cards. Hopefully when October comes around, I'm going to lean on my local. So Neko cards are the people I get them from in Victoria. And I have a little bit of a problem with them, but the main reason I don't want to get them from them anymore is because I'd rather get local, right? So I can just walk in, buy a pack, walk the fuck out, right? That's my thing. In regards to like other cards and stuff like that, so it's, sorry, I'm rambling on. Yeah, it ultimately comes down to, I want to get local. Hopefully that happens in the near future. Probably won't. I think so. It's a good game here in Adelaide that have Bushiroad, but I think for them they're not pushing too hard on it because it's overpriced and whatever. And yeah, I feel like they probably just don't care. And I'm not trying to be an arsehole to them. I think they care in essence, but not if people were coming in every day, like lots of people going, come on, get them, they would lean on their supplier and be like, oi, get us some fucking cards, mate. But they're not doing that because, oh, wow, I was the first guy. Well, I don't even know if I was the first person to come in and ask. But it sounded like I was one of the, like, I'm one of two voices, you know what I mean? So I wish they would lean, but I totally understand. Like, again, I want to be clear here. I 100% understand why they're not leaning hard to get the cards, because if there's no demand, you know, I've assured them that I will keep buying the cards till I get the entire set, you know, which isn't a full guarantee, but I think they might push a little bit harder when the October 25 second release comes in. So, long story short, we'll see what happens. Cards are ordered. Hopefully they're here by Friday. If they are, I'll do a stream. If not, it'll be the next week. And yeah. You all have a good day. And by the way, Munchman, I forgot to say, yes, Munchman here. That's my thing. The intro at the end. Also, a shout out to... give me a second. Carl Casey at White Bat Audio for the Shin Godzilla. I'm going to try and shout them out every time. They're in the description, so they're the background music. I haven't... basically, it's a free... What do you call it? Free... What do you call it? License free, but I have to shout them out, and I'm happy to do that, because it's a really good backing track. Nice and subtle, nice and background. Hopefully it doesn't overpower. But yeah. Okay, I'm rambling again. You all have fun.